Hello and welcome to 15-minute stretch session. All you'll need is a mat and maybe some water, and we'll get started. Nice and easy today, nothing but stretching. All right, welcome. And let's get started. So, we'll get started from a sitting position with our legs crossed. What we'll do first is we'll do a couple of neck rolls to the right. Three big neck rolls. Two. And last one. And then switch to the other direction. I just wanted to check on my live stream, so neck rolls the other direction. Live stream looks good. Mic is on. Hopefully I won't get cut off this time. We'll do three more. Two. And last one. Take your left hand on the right side of your temple. Gently pull your head over to your left shoulder as you drop your right shoulder. Fingers together and just push our palms forward and then round ourselves forward as if we were lying over a table. So you want to stretch forward instead of down as you push your palms away. Take a nice big inhale, then on the exhale, let's kind of do the opposite. Place our hands behind us, pinch our shoulder blades together, lean back, look up. Another deep breath here. And then on your exhale, come back up to sitting nice and tall. We'll take our right arm, stretch it out, palm facing in front of you. Take your left hand and gently pull on the left fingers. Just gently. Small range of motion, not much force is needed. And then flip your palm the other way and pull your fingers towards yourself. Let's do some wrist rolls on that side as we get ready for the other side. So left palm facing in front of you, right hand grabs the left fingers, and you just gently pull your left fingers back, feeling a nice stretch through your forearm. Great job. Let's flip our palm over. So palm facing towards you, pull your fingers gently towards you. Stretching is so good, you should do this throughout the day, throughout your work day, throughout your normal day. Let's do wrist rolls on both wrists in one direction. And then let's switch directions. Nice and slow. Do what feels good. Awesome. Next, we'll stretch out our upper back. We'll do that by coming to all fours. Remember, you can pause this video at any time if you need to take a break, or rewind or fast forward it. So from all fours, let's take our right hand, reach it up to the sky, opening up to the right. Look at your right hand, circle your wrist, and then take your right arm, thread it underneath your left arm as you lower your right shoulder to the ground. Walk your left hand forward. Place your head on the mat. All of your weight kind of going into your right shoulder. Stretching out the right side of your upper back. Walking your left hand forward, stretching out your left side a little bit. Hips up to the sky, the toes are curled under. On your next exhale, let's walk your left hand back to center, push yourself up, and then we'll do the same movement on the other side. So left hand goes up to the sky, take a look at your left hand, circle your wrist, and then thread your left arm underneath your right. Rest your left shoulder on the mat, walk your right hand forward. Let all of your weight fall into your left shoulder. I got a nice crack out of that one. Walk your right hand forward so you'll feel the stretch through the left side of your upper back and shoulders and your right lat, I guess you would say. On the next exhale, walk your right hand back to center, push yourself up, back to all fours. We'll do one round of cat and cow, so take a deep breath in, drop your stomach and arch your back. Look out in front of you, and then on the next exhale, round your back, push the mat away for the cat. We'll just do one of those. Come back to all fours. We'll go for a high cobra pose here. So walk your hands forward. Let your pelvis fall to the mat as you look slightly up, stretching out your abs. Attempt to straighten your neck, lower your shoulders so you have a nice long neck. Look slightly up towards the corners of your room. Take a nice big inhale here. And then on the exhale, let's come back into a child's pose. So shift your weight all the way back to your hips, all the way back to your heels. Press the mat forwards with your palms. You can also lay your arms to the side of you, so palms facing up, and then rest your head on the mat like so. Great job. Let's come up to a quick downward facing dog. So lift your hips up to the sky, pedal your feet out. And then lower your heels to the mat. Keep your hips nice and elevated. Take your right leg, extend it up behind you, and then float it through your wrists. We'll do pigeon pose on the right. Extend your left leg back. Your left leg's on the mat. Your right shin is on the mat. And walk your hands forward until all of your weight's on your right thigh, your right leg. You can lower yourself to the mat, or you can press the mat away and look forward. Either way, let's take one more deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we'll come back to the downward facing dog and do pigeon pose on the other side. So pedal your feet out a couple of times, stretching out your calves. Raise your left leg up to the sky, then float your left knee between your wrists. Extend your right leg back so your right leg is resting on the mat, and then lower yourself, if you prefer, to the mat. You can extend your arms out forward. You can keep them where they are, doesn't really matter. Whatever feels good. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, let's undo the pigeon. We will come back to all fours here. Let's come up to kneeling. So kneeling nice and tall. Next we'll stretch the bottoms of our feet. If you, this is a little bit more intense if you don't have shoes on, so just take it nice and slow. We'll stretch out the bottoms of our feet, curl your toes under, and then slowly sit back onto your heels with your toes curled under. You should feel your feet stretch, your toes, the bottoms of your feet. This is great if you walk around all day or stand. Sit up nice and tall. If it's too intense, you can always come out of it for a second. We'll hold this for a few more seconds. Take one more breath here, and then uncurl your toes so the tops of your feet are now on the mat, and we will lower ourselves back onto our heels again, but with the tops of our feet down, so you should be able to go back a lot further. We'll stretch out our quads here. Walk your hands back. Keep on going back behind you. Look slightly up at the ceiling. And if you want more, you can always keep on lowering yourself until you feel a nice stretch in the front of your thighs. Great job. Then let's come back up to kneeling. From here, we'll extend. I'll show you from the front. Let me turn around here. So from kneeling, my knees are about hip distance apart. I'll extend my left leg in the same line with my right knee. So my left foot's turned out. My heel is in line. My left heel is in line with my right knee. I'll kind of lean my weight to my left, so my left elbow is on my left knee, and I'm stretching out my inner thighs and my hips here. And if you want more, you can place your hands on the mat. Nice flat back. Lower your torso slowly down. So that looks like this from the side angle here. So you're shifting your weight to your left as you lower your torso, hinging at the hips to the mat. You can always just stay here, pressing your forearm or your hand into your left. Great job. Let's come back to center, and we'll do the same thing on the right. So legs are hip distance apart. Move your right leg to your right a little bit so your right heel is in line with your left knee, and then lean onto your right. My right forearm is pressing into my right knee, and if you want more, place your hands down onto the floor. Create a nice flat back, hinge forward at the hips towards the ground. Great job. We'll do a side stretch. Come to sitting, cross-legged. Raise your arms up to the sky, and then let one of your arms fall over to the side onto the mat as you bend yourself over to that same side, stretching out the opposite side of your body. Take a nice deep breath in, come back to center, and then let the other arm fall over to the other side as you bend towards the arm that's on the mat. Great job. Let's come back to center. Hands to heart center. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, let it all go. Thank you for joining me for 15 minutes of stretching. If you like the video, please give it a like on YouTube. We're live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for joining me and have a great rest of your day.